What's up, everyone, and welcome back. It's hard to believe we're here, but this is it. The grand finale, part 7 of our GTA Online DLC wishlist series. We've been on an incredible journey, brainstorming everything from small fixes to massive expansions. I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who has watched, commented, and shared their own amazing ideas along the way. Your creativity has been the fuel for this entire series. So, for one last time, let's dive into some final, game-changing DLC concepts that could totally transform Los Santos. First up, something that's been a long time coming, the talking DLC. Imagine a world where your character finally has a voice. Instead of just stoic nods and grunts, you could choose from a selection of voice packs, maybe a gruff streetwise voice, a smooth-talking con artist, or even a completely unhinged wild card. Think about how much more immersive heists, missions, and even just messing around with your friends would be. Your character's personality could finally shine through. This would revolutionize role-playing and make every interaction feel fresh and dynamic. It's a simple concept with the potential to fundamentally change how we experience the game. Next, let us address a huge pain point for many players with the solo-friendly and invite option DLC. We've all been there. You just want to run some cargo or do a quick setup mission, but you're forced into a public lobby full of griefers. This DLC would add a simple checkbox to almost every activity in the game. Allow public or invite only. This would give you the freedom to grind in peace, do missions with just your crew, or open it up to the chaos of a full server when you're in the mood for it. It's all about player choice. This would also make the game so much more accessible for new players who are just trying to learn the ropes without getting blown up every 5 seconds. It's a quality of life update that's long overdue. All right, let's get our hands dirty with the sewer cleaner DLC. I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. This isn't just about sanitation. This DLC would open up the entire underground sewer network of Los Santos, a massive, unexplored part of the map. You'd buy a rundown sanitation depot and a fleet of specialized vehicles, like high-pressure cleaning trucks and submersible drones. The missions could involve clearing fatbergs for the city council, which are just code for retrieving valuable items that have been accidentally flushed. You could also discover hidden criminal drop-off points, escape routes for heists, and maybe even a secret underground racing league. This would add a whole new layer literally to the map and create a gritty, unique business venture. Now for something with a bit more flair. Let's talk about the Pimp DLC. Okay, let's rebrand it for the modern era as the Nightlife Impresario DLC. This would be a high-risk, high-reward business where you manage a stable of entertainers. You'd purchase a flashy, customizable headquarters, like a penthouse or a gaudy mansion, and recruit talent from around the city. Your job would be to manage their schedules, provide security in custom luxury vehicles, and fend off rival impresarios. The gameplay loop would involve protecting your assets, negotiating deals at high-end clubs, and building your reputation as the city's top nightlife mogul. It's a classic GTA theme that's been missing from online, and it would fit perfectly with the game. A satirical take on the pursuit of wealth and power. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, how about a DLC that lets us give back? Introducing the Homeless Shelter DLC. This would be a more altruistic business venture. You would acquire a dilapidated building in a less fortunate area of Los Santos and renovate it into a functional shelter. Missions would involve sourcing food from restaurants, gathering clothing donations, and providing transport for people in need. The reward wouldn't just be monetary, it would be about improving the city itself. As you upgrade your shelter, you could see the surrounding neighborhood slowly improve, with less crime and a more vibrant community. You could even hire people you've helped as staff for your other businesses, creating a positive feedback loop. It would be a truly unique and meaningful way to engage with the world of Los Santos. Let's get back to basics for new players with the Bank Starter DLC. Getting started in GTA Online is incredibly tough. You're broke, you have no weapons, and everyone is out to get you. This DLC would introduce a new character creation path. Instead of being dropped on the street, you'd start as a junior employee at a Fleeca Bank branch. The tutorial would be a series of small, story-driven missions handling deposits, identifying suspicious activity, and maybe even foiling a low-level robbery attempt. By the end of this mini-campaign, you'd have a decent nest egg, a company car, a pistol, and a solid understanding of the game's mechanics. It would be a much smoother and more engaging introduction to the criminal underworld than the current sink-or-swim approach. Next up, a truly unique career path, the Priest DLC. Before you laugh, think of the possibilities. You'd acquire a small, struggling church and work to build your congregation. Missions could involve unorthodox methods of fundraising. You could perform exorcisms on supposedly haunted vehicles for a fee, bless illicit cargo for superstitious smugglers, or host high-stakes bingo nights. The church would also function as a new type of safe house, a sanctuary where you can't be attacked. You could even get a special clergyman vehicle that law enforcement might be hesitant to pull over. It's a hilarious satirical concept that fits perfectly into the GTA universe and offers a gameplay experience unlike any other. And for another public-facing role, how about the News Anchor DLC? You'd buy a stake in a local news station like Weasel News. You'd start by reporting on the chaotic events happening in real time in your lobby car chases, police shootouts, a player going on a rampage. As you gain influence, you could start shaping the narrative. You could run smear campaigns against rival CEOs to drive down their stock prices, or promote your own businesses with glowing sponsored content. You could even fly around in a news chopper, reporting live from the scene. The ultimate goal: to become the most influential media mogul in Los Santos, controlling the flow of information and profiting from the chaos you create. It's a meta, self-referential DLC that would be absolutely brilliant. And finally, the one we've all been waiting for, the ultimate endgame. The sell everything and retire to Cayo Perico DLC. After years of grinding, robbing, and fighting, you've earned it. This DLC would unlock an option in your interaction menu once you hit a certain net worth, say, $1 billion. You would liquidate all your assets, your businesses, your properties, your vehicles, everything. In return, you'd get a one-way ticket to Cayo Perico, but this time, you're not there to rob the place. You get a luxurious, fully customizable villa on the island. The island would become your own private, weapon-free paradise. You could invite friends over, host parties, go fishing, race boats, and just relax. It would be the perfect, peaceful conclusion to your criminal career. A true retirement. And then, of course, after a week of boredom, you could choose to start a new character in Los Santos with a special retired Kingpin bonus. And that's a wrap. Not just for this video, but for our entire DLC wishlist series. It has been an absolute blast creating this with all of you. Your passion for GTA Online is what makes this community so special. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this journey. If you've enjoyed this series, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing so you don't miss what is coming next. We have plenty more adventures planned. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you in Los Santos.